Hello, and welcome back to this wonderful place. Well then, I wanted to show you something, which is specifically that all my resistances are maxed out, thanks to some helpful gear and leveling choices. Considering we're in Act 4 or 10, it seems a little bit early for that to happen. If you've played Diablo-style games before, well, you probably know what's coming. And if you haven't, I think it's best not to spoil the surprise. Oh yes, and of course if you've played Path of Exile yourself, you know exactly what's going to happen.
It was here in the pits of the killing red dog and wild boars before I could even be conceived. In this, so glorious of arenas, I care nothing for your past. Only your future. And for that, you will have to fight.
He pronounces it arenas. Is there a Spain in this fictional setting? Well, whatever. We're going to swap auras, by the way. I believe I mentioned before that it hardly looks like I need clarity. Well, perhaps I'm wrong, and if I am, I'll find out quickly. But I want to try swapping it for something else. Discipline. Extra energy shield for everyone, but mostly me. Well, that sure cut my mana down, didn't it? But, hey, my energy shield does have a very nice boost. Now, it seems strange to double down on a defense that was bypassed so easily last time. Oh, and hey, there's a prophecy today. I'm very interested in seeing how that turns out. Well, so far so good with this particular change to the build. Oh, these must be the Necromancer folks. I think it's rather clever for the programmers to handle it in that way. Oh. I guess that's why there were so many monsters coming from there. Well, in a closed arena like this, it's very easy to pick up too many things. I think I'd like just a little bit more mana regeneration. Well, the other thing is that my clarity gem, or I'm sorry, my discipline gem is rather low level. It requires level 24 and I'm higher than that. But I think it could develop into something pretty strong. Come on, give me shoes. Nope. Sadly, no. Well, one of the things I appreciate, one of the things I appreciate about this build is that being surrounded is not necessarily a problem. The main thing to worry about is this unique enemy that's spinning around here. And there he goes. If he had stopped spinning for a second... Wow. Let's give it a little bit. There we go. Those are some very nice links right there.
Let us see how you fare in the grand arena of Theopolis.
I think this robe could also be salvaged. I'd have to scour it though. That's a bit of a problem. I'll figure all that stuff out later. First thing I want to do is make sure that I find the prophecy and of course assign a skill point. Well, I don't need these elemental resist nodes for the foreseeable future. So let's pick up a few of the nodes that I passed along the way. Like this one. Increased spell damage and increased cast speed, plus some strength and intelligence, all in one node. That looks pretty good. Being indecisive on which way to go. I'm sure you've encountered that in games like this. If you play games like this, that is. Considering how few of my attacks are really area of effect,
four of shared flesh and blood.
Yeah, I don't need to hear the rest of that. Well, actually, I forgot that it stopped her from talking. It says they used borrowed blood and bone, blah blah blah. Anyway, prophecy is done. So, as I was saying, each spark disappears when it hits something, and all my other skills hit a preset number of enemies. But it's turned out to not have too many troubles dealing with large groups of enemies, which I appreciate. This is actually the first time I played a lightning build like this. I'd tried out a fire build before and an ice build, and
Grand arena of Theopolis. It is here that I first laid eyes upon my true purpose. My lady, my friend. You fight for a gladiator. Hundreds of warriors tried to lay claim to the same title. Goes not to the able, but to the ambitious. Die a death worthy of applause, gladiator.
none of this is real, of course. But I'd say that the nightmare creates a pretty good imitation. The exit, oh, opened faster than I thought it would.
At age 13, carving knife in hand, I killed beasts for the amusement of the filthy. At 15, they thought me worthy to fight a fellow man. A butcher he was, twice as big and twice as stupid as I. I butchered the butcher, and many like him. Earned my way, kill by kill, out of the awful pit and into the grand arena. I thought I would find wealth and glory in the arena. I found something far more precious. My Lady Merveille.
In case you'd forgotten, Lady Merveille was the Act 1 boss, who became that way because of a ring that Duresso gave her. By accident, no doubt. Considering the troubles he went to try and fix it. Unfortunately for both of them, he ended up here. Well, those are some shoes. Let's take a look, shall we? Oh, wait, no, not yet. These people are very rude. Ahem. Yeah, this might actually be able to serve. I'll figure out the rest later. Then again, maybe not. Oh, hello. That was a very nasty trap. I can't complain too much about Chaos Shards, though.
I knelt in the sand of the Grand Arena, awaiting the killing blow. I raised my eyes to look upon my death. Instead, I saw her. Her beautiful eyes met mine, and I knew she saw me too. I turned my opponent's strike and killed the man with his own dagger. Fighting had always been about survival, the primal instinct to kill or be killed. Now, the fight became about something else.
Of the two arena rooms that this passage leads to, the one I just went to has nothing of note. The way forward is this way, and it has some much more notable opponents. Like this fellow. Actually, the more dangerous enemy is the one with the bow. I also definitely need to get rid of the small enemies and try to regenerate some... There we go. Well, that seems to have done the trick. One of the benefits of... Well, I've already mentioned that sparks can often hit enemies that you weren't aiming at, but later wish that you had. Very nice perk, that. Still, they died pretty quickly. I must have gotten some high damage rolls.
Is nothing if he cannot defend his ground.
At first I thought that was all hay or something, but no, that's all swords. If you don't have good cold resist here, you're going to be in trouble. That's an invulnerability field right there. I kind of wish I saw what the witch said there, or heard what the witch said, whichever. But anyway, that's another area done. I think that's enough for now. As for what happens when we bring these treasures that Diala was asking for, we'll find out next time. See you then.